Welcome out to Cabell Midland High School, the site for tonight's high school basketball matchup between the Ironton St. Joe Flyers and the Cabell Midland Knights. I'm Christian Palmer, and thank you for joining me tonight for the streaming of this contest here on Video Productions in association with Kindred Digital Sports. Tonight's game will be a special one here in Midland as it is senior night. Always love when this night comes around and each of the seniors are honored for the time, effort, and dedication that they have put into this sport and the team over the past few years. Should be a good one tonight, folks. The 9 and 8 Cabell Midland Knights and the 9 and 10 Ironton St. Joe Flyers. We're going to step aside for a short break, but stay tuned in as I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about these two teams when we return. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Any other questions? Quiz on Tuesday.
Good job.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
No matter what it is you need, you'll find it at your local Par-Mar store. From gas to grocery, snacks, and everything else you always seem to run out of, Par-Mar stores has it. Need more savings? Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the Par-Mar Rewards Card. You won't only see our stores in your neighborhoods, you'll see us in your neighborhoods too. We are proud to be in your town and proud to be a part of the community. Come see us at Par-Mar stores, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back inside of Cabell Midland High School, the site for tonight's high school basketball matchup between the Ironton St. Joe Flyers and the Cabell Midland Knights. I'm Christian Palmer. Thanks for tuning in for tonight's contest. Should be an exciting game. Mentioned it is senior night, and that always adds in a little extra excitement for not only the players but the fans and family in attendance. The 9 and 8 Cabell Midland Knights are led by head coach J.J. Martin. The Knights come into play tonight with 3 wins in their last 5 games. Offensively, the Cabell Midland Knights are averaging 62.4 points per game. However, you never know when the Knights offense will put up a very high total of points. The season high in points scored for the Cabell Midland offense is over the century mark. The most points scored in a game this year for the Knights is a whopping 102 points. Very talented offense for Cabell Midland defensively. The Knights have allowed opponents to score an average of 59.4 points per game this season. Midland has had a bit of an unlucky season in terms of results in close contests. Including tonight, the Knights have 3 games left on the regular season slate, but Midland has already lost 5 games decided by single digits throughout the season. 3 of those losses have come by 2 or less points. So just a couple of shots going the Knights' direction, the record could be much improved. Certainly a talented team led by J.J. Martin. Just hoping the close games go their way the rest of the season. On the other side of things, Ironton St. Joe 9-10 on the season. The Flyers led by head coach Jacob Wells. Mentioned 9-10, 19 games into this season, and the Flyers are coming off of a 73-59 point victory over Clay. That win against Clay ended a 3-game losing streak for the Flyers. A win tonight would put the Flyers right at the 500 number for the season. You never want to finish the season with a losing record, and St. Joe has 2 games left on its regular season schedule. A loss tonight would ensure a losing season. However, a win tonight combined with a win in the regular season finale against Glenwood would ensure a winning season for the Flyers. Offensively, Ironton St. Joe has scored an average of 49.4 points per game this season. On the opposite side of things, the St. Joe defense has allowed opponents to score an average of 54.2 points per game. Those are the numbers for both teams. Should be a good game tonight. The 9-8 Cabell Midland Knights on senior night going up against the Ironton St. Joe Flyers. 9-10 on the season are the Flyers. Opening tip-off right around the corner. We're going to step aside for another short break. This is the KINDRED Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Any other questions? Quiz on Tuesday.
Hi, good job.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Welcome back inside of Cabell Midland High School. Still just a few minutes away from opening tip-off. Should be an exciting game tonight. 2 teams that don't play very often, so excited for this matchup tonight. Midland going up against Ironton St. Joe. National anthem is just about to begin, so we'll step aside for one final break. This is the KINDRED Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Any other questions? Quiz on Tuesday.
Hi, good job.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
No matter what it is you need, you'll find it at your local Par-Mar store. From gas to grocery, snacks, and everything else you always seem to run out of, Par-Mar stores has it. Need more savings? Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the Par-Mar Rewards Card. You won't only see our stores in your neighborhoods, you'll see us in your neighborhoods too. We are proud to be in your town and proud to be a part of the community. Come see us at Par-Mar stores, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Welcome back inside of Cabell Midland High School. Starting lineups being announced at the moment. Opening tip-off just a few minutes away. Ironton St. Joe, the visiting squad tonight. St. Joe wearing its away purple and gold uniforms. Purple as the main color and gold for the numbers, and a little bit on the shorts as well. The Knights on the other side of things wearing their home white uniforms, a little bit of red scattered in there, a red stripe on the shorts, and also red numerals. Should be an exciting game here tonight inside the castle. Plenty of fans in the stands. Mentioned these two teams, very similar records, 9 wins for each team. Both starting lineups out onto the court, ready to go. And once again, thanks for joining us for the streaming of tonight's contest. Inside the circle for the opening tip, Ethan Bohm and Evan Bailstra. Opening tip is controlled by Cabell Midland. And quickly the Knights moving the ball around, but an errant pass lands in the backcourt, trickles out of bounds, and possession now with the Flyers. Neal will trigger the inbound right in front of our broadcast location. The pass tipped and stolen away by the Knights. Behind the back pass and a layup attempt down low doesn't go. Offensive rebound for the Knights. Schmidt with the ball now. Looking to set up the Knight offense. Over 30 seconds into the quarter, still scoreless. Pass to the interior, and then a couple of passes around the perimeter. Three-point shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. The Knights have it. That was Isaac Petit down low, and he'll head to the line after grabbing a rebound and going back up. Game clock stops with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in the quarter. First free throw attempt is good, and Cabell Midland owns the game's first lead. Second free throw attempt, no good. Ball rebounded by the Flyers. Ironton St. Joe looking for its first points of the game. Tight defense in the corner by the Knights. Cross-court pass finds Coleman. Baelstra with it now. He finds Johnson. And a pass stolen. The Knights quickly put up a shot in transition. Shot doesn't fall and game clock stops with 6.5 minutes left in the quarter. Flyers with another turnover. Shot from the outside, falls short. Fight for the rebound. Ironton St. Joe initially grabbing the board, but the Knights stealing it away. Now the Flyers put up a shot quickly in transition. Shot does not fall. Bohm with the ball for the Knights. Two minutes into the contest, Cabell Midland leads 1-0. Knights playing tight defense early on in this contest. And that good defense forces St. Joe to request a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. Ironton St. Joe certainly talking things over on the offensive end. Not too bad defensively to start the contest. Just 1 point allowed over 2 minutes into the game, but the offense yet to score. So head coach Jacob Wells discussing things over with his players. The Knights back out onto the court, but Coach Wells taking every second that he is allowed. The Flyers will inbound the ball near midcourt. Coleman with the basketball. Looking to set up this Flyer offense. Rowe with the bounce pass inside, tipped away. He gets it back. Cross-court pass to Coleman. Coleman with the jump pass to the corner. Ball eventually finds Baelstra, who scores. Mid-range jumper. And the Flyers now ahead 2-1. The Knights working the ball around the perimeter. Pass tipped away, but Midland keeps possession. Pettit looks inside. Jump pass to the inside. And scoring is Isaac Pettit. Midland back in front. 3-2 is our score. Almost midway through the first quarter play. Whistle blown and a foul has been called on the Knights. That is the first team foul on Cabell Midland. Rowe with the ball for St. Joe. Dribbling near the top of the key and then backing up. Bounce pass and a good one at that. Finding a cutting Baelstra, who finishes on the interior. St. Joe back out in front, 4-3. And a steal by the Flyers. Looked ahead the other way, pass deflected. But St. Joe keeping it for now. Shot on the inside, up and in. Wesley Neal finishes. St. Joe playing some really good defense, able to create another turnover. Coleman with the ball. Overlooking his options. Just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Ironton St. Joe leads 6-3. Bounce pass to Baelstra. Looks to drive inside, whistle blown. And this time it's an offensive foul. Game clock stops with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in our opening quarter. The foul on Baelstra. Schmidt now brings the ball up the court for the Knights. Some quick passes around the perimeter, but no openings just yet for the Knights. Now cutting, driving inside Eastone. Shot does not fall, however, he was fouled in the process of shooting and will head to the line. His first shot in and out. Substitution made for the Flyers as Baelstra checks out of the game. Second free throw attempt too strong, up the back of the iron, no good. Coleman with the board, loses his shoe, and so that'll cause a brief stoppage in play. Neal inbounds the ball, finding an open Coleman. Knights defense with a double team that Jackson is just able to get out of. Ball back in the hands of Coleman now in the corner. He's driving inside, jumping pass to the outside. Pass deflected, and the Knights have a turnover. Ball launched down the court to Cottrell. Another foul has been called. And this will lead to another trip to the line for the Knights. First free throw attempt is up and good. St. Joe's lead down to 2. Second free throw attempt, too strong. Rebounded by the Flyers. Jackson brings the ball across midcourt. However, he steps out of bounds shortly after doing so. And that will be another turnover. Schmidt brings the ball up the court for the Knights. Schmidt pulls a three from the left wing. Shot no good. Fight for the ball down low. St. Joe has control of it. Coleman has the ball, cuts to his left, then dribbles across half court. Bounce pass finds Jackson. Now driving inside is Wesley Neal. Nice pass by Coleman to Neal. And the Flyers have another basket. 8-4 is our score. Less than a minute left in the opening quarter. Three-pointer from the corner. Shot misses everything. Jackson grabbing the board. Three-point shot, no good. Offensive rebound for St. Joe. Cutting inside and finishing Wesley Neal. So a nice run for St. Joe. leads to a timeout request for Cabell Midland. Game clock stops with 31.4 seconds left in the quarter. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here during the break of action. Certainly all you could ask for if you are Jacob Wells, head coach of Ironton St. Joe. Tremendous start to this contest, especially on the defensive end. Not really leaving up any open lanes to drive inside, any passing lanes either. Good defense in transition, forcing some turnovers. All of that combining has Midland with just 4 points. 7.5 minutes into the contest. Midland basketball out of the timeout. Schmidt bringing the ball up the court. He gets the ball back and thought for a moment about a three. However, his teammate hits one. Eastone with the three. Cuts the Flyers' lead in half. 10-7 is our score. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Flyers will have to hurry. But they do not get the shot off in time. And at the end of the first quarter, St. Joe leads 10-7. We're going to step aside for a short break. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Here at Mount West is to facilitate student success in a variety of ways.
Students know that somebody cares. They know that there's somebody on the other table that is willing to do everything they can to make them successful.
Somebody can walk in the door not knowing what they want to do, and they can talk through what their options might be.
There's a program or a pathway for you here at Mount West. We have a pathway for anybody.
Hi, this is Peyton Ilderton from Logan, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you'll catch me at my local Par-Mar store.
We have that thundering herd pride at your local Par-Mar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Par-Mar app for even more savings and sign up for the Par-Mar rewards card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered. We are Marshall and we are Par-Mar stores.
If there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
Welcome back inside of Cabell Midland High School for the start of the second quarter. Ironton St. Joe ahead after the first 8 minutes of play. 10-7 is our score. 3-point shot on the first possession of the quarter, and Midland has tied up the game on a 3-point shot made by Carson Thompson. Maybe that shot will get the Midland offense energized. Certainly has the crowd energized. A loud cheer after that 3-point shot was made. Coleman with the ball now for St. Joe. Neal has it now. Hands it off to Coleman. Rowe on the right wing, overlooking his options. Pass deflected twice, but lands out of bounds. Possession will stay with St. Joe. One minute in to the quarter. 10-all is our score. Pass deflected, and the Knights pick up the loose ball. Nice pass on the inside, but the shot doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. And Johnson initially grabbing the ball for the Flyers. Whistle blown and a foul called late in the play. It's St. Joe's basketball. Pass launched down the court, intercepted by the Knights. Driving inside and laying it off to a teammate is Schmidt. Excellent feed by him, finding Chase Hatfield, who finishes it off. And the Knights now back in front. 12-4 is our score. An 8-0 run for Cabell Midland. And another steal. Schmidt bring the ball down the court, layup off the glass and in. Flyers almost with another turnover, as the fans in the stands calling for travel. However, Ironton able to keep possession of the ball and eventually finding Carter Johnson down low, who scores a layup and cuts the deficit in half. 2-point ball game, 14-12, Midland leads. Schmidt with a cross-court pass, three-point shot, short. Ball rebounded by the Flyers. Neal has it. Dished it off to Coleman. Coleman looking toward the corner, but his pass deflected out of play. Substitution for the Flyers as Aiden DeBoard has checked into the game. Inbound pass stolen away by the Knights. Layup attempt is good. Eastone with the basket. A really nice opening quarter by the Flyers, but some momentum for the Knights. Neal with a good look down low, shot too strong. Cabell Midland goes the other way quickly in transition. Layup attempt no good. Coleman with the rebound. Leaping pass to Neal on the inside. He finds some open space down low, kisses a shot off the glass and in. Wesley Neal having a really good game early on in the first half. 2-point ball game, 16-14. Three-point shot, too strong. Ball rebounded by DeBoard. Some pressure on him. So Coleman and DeBoard play catch for a moment. A few more passes and a shot on the inside by Neal doesn't go, but he was fouled and will head to the line. Midway through the second quarter, Midland leads by 2. But Wesley Neal with the opportunity to tie the game up. His first free throw attempt, no good. Substitution made for the Knights as Isaac Pettit checks back in. Second free throw attempt is up, and it's no good as well. Too strong by Neal. Three-point shot in the corner is good. Thompson with another made three. Showing some good ability to shoot from distance after checking into the game. A double team by the Knights, almost creating another turnover. However, a foul called. The foul on Marshall. And he now checks out of the game. So that substitution, Luke Marshall exiting for Levi Marshall. Jackson with the ball for the Flyers. Dribbling around the perimeter. Coleman has it now. Coleman with the basketball again. Not many openings for the Flyers. And a pass almost stolen away by Pettit. However, a little too much contact. Warrants a whistle and a foul. Game clock stops with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in the half. Midland leads by 5. Coleman driving inside, dishes the ball off to the board, who shoots the ball down low. Shot doesn't go. Ball rebounded by the Knights. Schmidt has it on the left wing, passes the ball to the inside. Nice looking pass to Pettit. Midland now ahead by 7, under 3 minutes to go in the half. Wide open Neal down low, however, took him a moment to control the ball, and his shot rejected. We'll take another look at that. Really nice defensive play made down low. DeBoard with the basketball, thought about a 3, but passes the ball to Jackson, who found an open row, who pulled a 3. His shot no good. Schmidt brings the ball up the court for the Knights. Lofts the ball down low, but a little too much height on that pass. Ball lands out of play, and that'll be a turnover. Substitution for the Flyers as Wesley Neal checks out for Carter Johnson. DeBoard with the basketball, looking for a passing option, finds Jackson. And the Flyers unable to get the ball across midcourt. Tight defense in the backcourt by the Knights, leading to another turnover. It's been really good defense in this second quarter for Cabell Midland, allowing just 4 points up to this point. And another shot made down low by Isaac Pettit. Coleman cross-court pass to Jackson. He dribbles back near midcourt. Minute and a half left in the first half. Midland leads by 9. Nice behind-the-back move by Jackson. Bounce pass to Coleman. Try to lay it off for DeBoard, but the Knights with another steal. Layup attempt in transition is made by Carson Thompson. Midland now leads by 11. Just over a minute to go in the quarter. Bounce pass for Johnson. Almost another steal. Johnson just able to reel that ball in before a couple of Knights did. A few substitutions made for the Flyers as Drew Brown and Wesley Neal check back into the game. It's a very brief break for Neal. Cross-court pass by Rowe, then he gets it back. Pulls a shot from the perimeter, too strong. The back of the iron, no good. Schmidt leading the Knights up the court. Calls his own number. Lays it in off the glass. Good look by Schmidt in transition. 30 seconds left in the half. Coleman finds Neal, who thought about a 3. Instead, dishes the ball off. Coleman driving inside, no look pass to Rowe, but a great job by the Cabell Midland defense, staying with him and rejecting another shot. 18 seconds left in the half. Inbound pass to Jackson. He gets the ball right back. And Brown then has it stolen away. 5 seconds left. Shot from the corner, short. So that will do it for the first half of play. St. Joe ahead after the first quarter, 10-7. Midland with a great second quarter, and the Knights now lead 27-14. We're going to step aside for a break. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family-owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now, we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
Any other questions? Quiz on Tuesday.
Hi, good job.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back inside of Cabell Midland High School, where it is halftime in this high school basketball matchup between the Ironton St. Joe Flyers and the Cabell Midland Knights. Senior night here in Midland, and the seniors for the Knights playing pretty well in the first half of play. But the first half really a tale of 2 quarters. After the first quarter of play, St. Joe led by 3. Our score was 10-7. However, the second quarter absolutely dominated by the Cabell Midland Knights. A 20-4 run in the second quarter by Cabell Midland. Really everything working for the Knights in that quarter. Great defense. Some 3-pointers made on the perimeter. Shots made in transition. Defense leading to offense. A tremendous quarter all around for the Knights. So Midland went into the quarter down by 3, exits the quarter leading by 13. So that is how we've got to where we're at the moment with a 27-14 score. We're going to step aside for another short break. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Hi, this is Chad Heiner from Huntington, West Virginia, and when I'm back home, you'll find me at my local Palmar store.
We have that thundering herd pride at your local Palmar stores. We are over 200 stores strong and growing. Download the Palmar app for even more savings and sign up for the Palmar Rewards Card. Whether it's food, gas, or groceries, we have you covered. We are Marshall, and we are Palmar stores.
If there's not a Palmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Food Fair has a new and convenient way for you to save. Introducing Clip and Save digital coupons. Just go to your local Food Fair, sign up for Cart Cash, then set up an online shopping account at foodfairmarkets.com, and you're ready to start clipping. Use your Food Fair app while shopping and clip your item right there in the store. Your savings will be applied as you check out. It's quick, easy, and convenient. Save on all your favorite items with Clip and Save digital coupons. Food Fair, where convenience and quality meet.
The culture here at Mount West is to facilitate student success in a variety of ways.
Students know that somebody cares. They know that there's somebody on the other table that is willing to do everything they can to make them successful.
Somebody can walk in the door not knowing what they want to do, and they can talk through what their options might be.
There's a program or a pathway for you here at Mount West. We have a pathway for anybody.
Any other questions? Quiz on Tuesday.
Hi, good job.
Welcome back inside of Cabell Midland High School. Still halftime, a few minutes left in the break. 27-14 is our score at the half. Mentioned Midland absolutely dominating in the second quarter of play. A 20-4 run in the second quarter has the Knights ahead by 13. We'll let you know how these two teams are playing to their averages. So this season offensively, Cabell Midland averaging 62.4 points per game offensively. If the offense keeps up the play they had in the second quarter, would not be surprised at all if they are able to hit that total. However, the Knights on pace for 54 points. Defensively, the Knights have allowed opponents to score an average of 59.4 points per game this season. The defense playing well above its usual average, as St. Joe is on pace for just 28 points after a very slow scoring quarter in the second quarter of play. On the opposite side of things, we just gave you what the St. Joe Flyers offense is on pace for, 28 total points. That is far less than the usual offensive output. Ironton St. Joe has scored an average of 49.4 points per game this season, just below 50 points a game. The offense had an okay first quarter, but really struggling in that second quarter. So the Flyers will certainly look to turn that around in the second half of play. On the opposite side of things, St. Joe defensively has allowed opponents to score an average of 54.2 points per game. Well, the Flyers are playing basically exactly to their average. Midland on pace for 54 points. So that would fall right around the usual 54.2 points scored by opposing offenses going up against the Ironton St. Joe Flyers. We're going to step aside for one more break, but when we return, we'll have the second half of play. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Any other questions? Quiz on Tuesday.
Hi, good job.
Food Fair has a new and convenient way for you to save. Introducing Clip and Save digital coupons. Just go to your local Food Fair, sign up for Cart Cash, then set up an online shopping account at foodfairmarkets.com, and you're ready to start clipping. Use your Food Fair app while shopping and clip your item right there in the store. Your savings will be applied as you check out. It's quick, easy, and convenient. Save on all your favorite items with Clip and Save digital coupons. Food Fair, where convenience and quality meet.
Welcome back inside of Cabell Midland High School, where it is senior night for the men's basketball team. And it's been a good night up to this point for the Cabell Midland Knights. 27-14 is our score in favor of Cabell Midland. Ironton St. Joe, the visiting team in tonight's game. Just a few moments away from the start of the second half. Cabell Midland already back out onto the court. Similar lineup to the starting five. St. Joe Flyers now returning to the court as well. It will be Knights basketball to start this third quarter. As Schmidt brings the ball up the court, chest pass to a teammate. Eastone pulling the three, shot no good, but an offensive rebound down low by Pettit, and he is able to secure some second chance points. Pettit having a really nice game, scoring down low. The Knights now ahead by 15. Really nice play made by Schmidt. Now you hear the phrase defense to offense a lot in basketball, but I think that was about as good as it gets. Schmidt intercepting a ball mid-air and turning and firing it down the court immediately. That'll lead to some free throw attempts by his teammate Carson Thompson. First free throw attempt by Thompson, up and in. His second shot, nothing but net. Cabell Midland now leads by 17. St. Joe looking for some momentum. Anything positive to get something going. However, loose ball, almost another turnover. Neal able to corral the ball. Flyers offense now setting up shop. Jump shot by Bailstra does not go. Minute into the quarter. Three-point shot by Schmidt is short. Rebounded by Neal. Bounce pass by Coleman to the inside. Johnson electing to go with another bounce pass. But that leads to a turnover, and bounce passes galore all over the court. Another one by Midland, intercepted by Coleman. Coleman taking it down the court, calling his own number. Shot no good. On the other end, it's Thompson with the ball, laying it up and in. Timeout has been requested. No, excuse me. Whistle blown because of a foul. Saw both teams walking toward their bench. Assumed that was a timeout. But play will continue. 33-14 is our score. St. Joe with the basketball. Coleman with it. Driving inside. Reverse layup, no good. Fight for the rebound. Bailstra had the ball. Whistle blown, foul called. The foul on Cabell Midland. Ethan Bohm picking up the foul. Inbound pass deflected and stolen away. The Knights looking to score in transition. It's Thompson laying it up and in. The senior Thompson having a senior night to remember, scoring often in this contest. Hard contact and a foul made on the other end. And Neal will now head to the line for 2 free throw attempts. Game clock stops with 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Neal's first free throw attempt is up and in. Substitution made for the Flyers as Jackson checks back into the game. Second free throw attempt by Neal is in. Cabell Midland's lead down to 19. 35-16 is our score. Schmidt bring the ball up the court. No look pass to the inside. Has the ball stolen away. And an offensive foul called on St. Joe. St. Joe surprised with the call. Schmidt bounce pass to the inside. Shot no good. However, the Knights able to grab a couple of offensive board and continuing to fight down low. Isaac Pettit finishing. He's had a nice game tonight. Jackson with the ball for the Flyers. Double team closes in on him. He finds Neal. Drives inside, floater, up and in. Neal with another good-looking shot and score. He's had an impressive performance. Three-point shot for Thompson is good. He is just filling it up from downtown in tonight's game. Loud applause from the stands after that made three-point shot. Neal with the ball finds Coleman. Cross-court pass to Brown. He gets it back to Neal. He turns and fires a bounce pass to Coleman, who finds an open Jackson. Shoots a mid-range jumper, sinks it. Our score now 40-20 in favor of Cabell Midland. Schmidt with the ball, behind the back pass to the corner. A great looking feed by Schmidt. Cottrell finishing down low. The Knights lead by 22. Coleman with the ball. Just able to get a pass off for the double team, closed in on him. Neal with it down low. Spinning shot. Rims in and out. Schmidt's pass deflected. And Bohm touched the ball with his foot touching the line. So that will lead to a Knights turnover. Three minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter of play. St. Joe Flyers looking for some offensive momentum. Jackson with the ball. Trying to drive inside, but two defenders closing in on him, so he has to get rid of the ball. DeBoard with a bounce pass inside to Jackson. The pass off his hands and out of bounds. A turnover for the Flyers. Less than 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Mid-range jumper is short. Ball rebounded by St. Joe. Coleman brings it up the court. Double team on him. Fires it cross court to Brown. Ball back with Coleman. Now to Brown. Three-point shot is short. Rebounded by the Knights. Three-point shot in transition. Bounces off the front of the iron and does not fall. Coleman with the ball near the corner. Midland able to create another turnover, but then almost immediately after, the Knights turning the ball over themselves. And a nice feed by Coleman finds the board. Layup shot down low, up and in. Midland has now requested a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. It's a 20-point lead for the Knights here on senior night. 42-22 is the score. Midland a little slow out of the gate in the first quarter. However, really excellent play ever since then. Both teams back out on the court. And it's Midland's basketball. Play resumes, less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter of play. Pass deflected twice, once by the St. Joe defense, and then just before going out of bounds, deflecting off of a Knight. So it's St. Joe's basketball. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the quarter. Coleman driving inside, shot down low, no good. Whistle blown, foul called. Levi Marshall picking up the foul. Substitution made for the Knights as Dominique Schmidt checks back into the game. Schmidt, an impressive player, the southpaw senior. Shot from the perimeter, no good. Neal grabs the rebound. Three-point shot up by Stevens, short. Midland basketball. Three-pointer from the corner. Thompson can't hit this one. Coleman with a pass down the court. Layup attempt by Jacob Stevens. 6-foot junior, unable to cash in on that opportunity, but he was fouled while shooting, so he'll head to the line for 2 free throw attempts. His first shot, nothing but net. Substitution for the Knights as Jack Eastone checks back into the game. And loud applause for Carson Thompson as he exits. Second free throw attempt, up and good. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Schmidt with the ball on the right wing. Behind the back, bounce pass to the corner. Double team by St. Joe, almost able to knock the ball loose. Three-point shot by Midland, no good. Battle for the rebound. Ball lands out of play. Last off of St. Joe. It's Midland basketball. Inbound from behind the basket, finds Schmidt. Creates a little space, calls his own number. Makes a shot down low. Knights back ahead by 20. Less than 20 seconds in the quarter. DeBoer drives inside. Nice shot by him. 44-26 is our score. Less than 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot just before the buzzer, does not go. However, a foul called and that will lead to 3 free throw attempts. The first up and good after rattling around the rim. Second shot, no good. Off the back of the iron, no good. Third and final free throw attempt is up, and it is good. So that'll do it for the first 3 quarters of play. Midland leads by 20. Our score, 46-26. We're going to step aside for a break. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
Planning for a funeral is never easy, and selecting the right mortuary can be important. Family owned and operated for over 6 decades, our family has helped other families going through the most difficult time. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory can help you plan arrangements today or offer a pre-need funeral plan in line with your intimate wishes. And now we provide Huntington's only on-site crematory. Call us for a free consultation. Chapman's Mortuary and Crematory, serving the tri-state for over 60 years.
Any other questions? Quiz on Tuesday.
Hi, good job.
Welcome back for the start of the 4th quarter. St. Joe basketball to start the quarter, but a turnover for the Flyers as Coleman's pass lands out of bounds. If you're just now joining us, it is senior night here in Midland, and a night to remember for the seniors as the Knights are ahead by 20. 3-point shot up and in. Chase Hatfield, the senior, with a 3-pointer. DeBoard has it now for St. Joe. He finds Coleman. Dribbles to his right, then his left. Thought about the mid-range jumper, but dishes it off to Brown, who drives inside. Layup attempt off the glass, no good. Schmidt brings the ball up the court. Pass to Hatfield. The ball now with Luke Marshall. He has it stripped away just before he's able to put up a shot. The ball will stay with the Knights. Couple of substitutions made for the Flyers as Jackson and Rowe back into the game. Ball inbounded and deflected back out of play moments later. However, this time the ball off of Cabell Midland and possession back with St. Joe. Coleman brings the ball up the court for the Flyers. Lofts the ball inside for Stevens. And another turnover as the Knights steal the ball away. Schmidt trying to fire the ball up the court, but a foul called before he could do so. Game clock stops with 6 minutes and 19 seconds left in the final quarter of regulation. Three-point shot from the corner, too strong. Rebound by Coleman. Good look up the court. He's able to find Rowe. Rowe, though, unable to finish off the layup. Good recovery by the Knights defense. Quickly, Cabell Midland heads the other way, and Luke Marshall with the shot down low doesn't go. But the Knights able to keep it for one more shot from outside the three-point arc that also does not go. Ball back with the Flyers. Rose got it, dribbling to his right. Turns around and dishes it off to Coleman. Pass for Neal on the inside. Deflected away, but he's able to get it back. Drove inside, however, was fouled. It's a non-shooting foul. Flyers will inbound from behind the basket. Substitution made as Coleman checks out of the game and Brady Mettinger checks in. Rowe with the ball on the right wing. Tries to feed Neal, but the pass deflected away. Knights go the other way, and scoring in transition is Levi Marshall. Kissing the ball off the glass and putting it in. The Knights now lead by 25. Three-point shot up and in off the glass. It's got to be a good sight for the St. Joe Flyers. Schmidt with the ball now for the Knights. 4.5 minutes left in regulation. Schmidt gets a screen, then feeds Hatfield. His three-point shot, short. Jackson brings the ball across midcourt for the Flyers. Pulls a three-point shot. Too strong. Neal with the rebound. He drives inside, mid-range jumper off the back of the iron, no good. We're halfway through our final quarter. Midland leads 51-29. Another behind-the-back pass for Schmidt, and he picks up another assist as Levi Marshall drains a three-pointer. Really impressed with the accuracy on Schmidt's behind-the-back pass, is able to pull that out whenever he needs it. Neal driving inside and dishing it back to the corner. But the Knights, active hands on defense, able to steal the ball away. Schmidt with the layup in transition. Off the glass and in. A timeout has been requested. It's a full timeout, so we'll step aside for a break. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
This year, impaired drivers are the cause of 32% of all fatal crashes in West Virginia. On average, there are 9,000 drivers arrested each year for driving under the influence of alcohol and other drugs. Law enforcement wants to ensure drivers are making the right decision before they get behind the wheel. So if you have a friend or loved one that is too impaired to drive, take their keys, call a cab, or find them a safe ride home. In West Virginia and surrounding states, officers want to remind you to drive sober or get pulled over.
Any other questions? Quiz on Tuesday.
Hi, good job.
Welcome back inside of Cabell Midland High School. Just over 3 minutes left in the final quarter of regulation in this high school basketball matchup between Ironton, St. Joe, and the Cabell Midland Knights. Midland leads 56-29. Shot by the Flyers, no good. Ball out of play, and possession back with the Knights. Couple of substitutions out of the break. New look by the Knights. Big advantage, so trying to get a lot of players into the game. Ball out of play right in front of our broadcast location. Stops the game clock with 2 minutes and 41 seconds left in the ball game. Inbound pass finds Levi Marshall. 3-point shot up from Thompson. Shot no good. Ball out of play off of the Knights. A couple of substitutions made by the Flyers as Coleman and Johnson check back into the game. Coleman will bring the ball up the court for the Knights. A couple of other substitutions made for the Knights. Trying to get everybody into this contest. Big lead, why not? Steal made by Midland. Doing a lot of that in tonight's game. Shot made down low. The Knights lead by 29. 2 minutes to go in regulation. Johnson with the ball. Passing it out to the perimeter. Drilling a shot from outside is Drew Brown. Three-point shot by the Knights. No good. Coleman with the rebound. Fires the ball up the court. Three-pointer from the corner. Short. Coleman able to get his hands back on the ball. However, tips it out of bounds. Possession back with the Knights. Minute and a half left in regulation. Three-point shot. No good. St. Joe's got it. Coleman goes between the legs to the board. Brown with it in the corner. His three-pointer in and out. Fight for the rebound. Ball out of play off of the Knights. Timeout has been requested by the St. Joe Flyers. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here during the break. Just over a minute left in regulation. 63 seconds to go in this game. St. Joe maybe trying to draw up a play out of this timeout. Knights and Flyers back out onto the court. Johnson will trigger the inbound for the St. Joe Flyers. He finds Coleman. Gets it right back to Johnson. Turns and shoots in the paint. Fights for the rebound, but the Knights have it. Pass down the court. Reeled in, layup attempt down low, no good. Good defense by the Flyers. Brown with the ball, pulls a three. Shot no good. St. Joe able to steal the ball away. Johnson's got it. Couple of quick passes, three-pointer, no good. The Flyers, good defense, stealing the ball away again after the rebound. Shot from the corner, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Jump ball called, and possession arrow goes with the Knights. .1 seconds left in regulation. No rush by the Knights. Appears as though they might just dribble out the last few seconds of the game. And that's exactly what they'll do. Game clock hits triple zeros. And Midland secures another victory, 58-32, the final score of tonight's game. Midland with the win on senior night. We're going to step aside for one final break, but stay tuned in as post-game is coming up next. This is the Kindred Digital Basketball Showcase, presented by Marshall Orthopedics.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Any other questions? Quiz on Tuesday.
Hi, good job.
Here at the Cracker Barrel, home-style food and great value go hand in hand, with favorites like slow-simmered chicken and dumplings starting at $7.99, or perfectly golden fluffy buttermilk pancakes with your own bottle of warm syrup. Come fill up on favorites without emptying your wallet. Cracker Barrel. Take care now.
No matter what it is you need, you'll find it at your local Par-Mar store. From gas to grocery, snacks, and everything else you always seem to run out of, Par-Mar stores has it. Need more savings? Download the Par-Mar app and sign up for the Par-Mar Rewards Card. You won't only see our stores in your neighborhoods, you'll see us in your neighborhoods too. We are proud to be in your town and proud to be a part of the community. Come see us at Par-Mar stores, and remember, if there's not a Par-Mar store near you now, there will be soon.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Welcome back inside of Cabell Midland High School for one final time this evening. Thanks for tuning in for tonight's game, a 58-32 point victory for the Cabell Midland Knights on senior night. With the win, Midland improves to 10-8 on the season. And with the loss, Ironton St. Joe falls to 9-11 on the season. Once again, thanks for tuning in for tonight's game. Appreciate each and every one of you viewers. Thanks for listening and watching, and have a great rest of your evening.